What is Iomed Compass? It's a solution that has been specially designed to run feasibility studies. So it answers one very simple but critical question. How many patients that comply with my criteria can I find in a given hospital? How does it work? Well, it's as simple as following 3 steps. First of all, log in with your username and your password and create a new project. So now we create the project. And we select it. Now we have to give it a name and a description. The second step is to create the cohorts and assigning criteria to these cohorts. So a patient cohort is a number of patients that comply with a set of criteria for our clinical trials. So in this case, we will be looking for pregnant women. So this is the name of our cohort. Now, in order to create the variables, the clinical variables, we have to choose them from a set of different tables, which are the following ones: diagnosis, drugs, procedures, observations, and visit details. In our case, this is a diagnosis. Then we have to introduce the concept we are looking for. In this case, we can start typing either the numeric code or the word, and then we have to select it from the drop-down. So now we have to look for normal pregnancy. Then we have to select the level of aggregation that we need to look for. This means how the detail we want to work with. In this case, we will select just tell me if an event exists, as we are interested in knowing how many women have been pregnant, disregardless of the time or the amount of times this has happened. Now, what we have to do is to assign criteria to this variable. Now, the criteria means what this variable has to comply with. According to the type of variable and to the level of aggregation we have chosen in the previous step, we will be able to choose from different criteria. As we had chosen a variable of the type just tell me if an event exists, then we will have 2 different kinds of criteria, true or false. Now, we have created cohorts, variables, and criteria. And the final step is to go over to the first step and assign criteria to the cohort we have created. In this case, as we are looking for pregnant women or women who have been pregnant, we will choose this as an inclusive criteria. We save it, and finally we go to this results page, update, and in just a matter of seconds we will find our results. Now here we can see the amount of pregnant women or of women who have been pregnant disaggregated by hospital and by age range. Now this is Compass, as simple as 1, 2, and 3.